Italian dictator Benito Mussolini dragged a reluctant Italy into World War II on Hitler's side on the 10th of June 1940, after it was clear that France was going to be defeated by German forces. By contributing last-minute and modest Italian forces to the battle, Mussolini hoped for a place at the negotiating table when the spoils of victory were distributed by the Germans. Next, Hitler wanted to gain air supremacy over the British Isles, preparatory to his planned invasion of southern England, codenamed Operation Sea Lion. And once again, Mussolini was determined that Italy would have a share of the spoils once the Battle of Britain was won. On the 10th of September 1940, towards the climax of the Battle of Britain, the Italian Air Corps, the Corpo Aereo Italiano, was founded in Belgium under General Rino Corso Fuggia of the 1st Milan Air Command. Italy's problems were several. Though the Royal Italian Air Force was large, with over 3,000 aircraft, most were obsolete, slow, and barely fit for operations against an opponent using modern fighters like the Spitfire and Hurricane. The Italian Air Corps in Belgium consisted of about 170 aircraft. There were 80 Fiat BR-20 bombers, a low-wing, twin-engined, medium all-metal warplane. Modern, it had seen extensive service in the Spanish Civil War, but by 1940 was approaching obsolescence. Two squadrons, the 13th and 43rd, received brand new BR-20Ms with which to bomb Britain. Just moving the bombers from Italy to Belgium had caused the loss of 5 aircraft due to mechanical failures or poor navigational training. However, on the night of the 24th of October 1940, the Italians were ready to attack England. The target selected was the Essex port of Harwich on the east coast of England, which also contained an important naval base. Two squadrons each deployed 8 BR-20s for the attack. One bomber crashed, taking off due to engine failure. Arriving over Harwich, they failed to hit anything of importance, and on the way back to Belgium, 2 aircraft got lost. The crews simply bailed out. On the 29th of October, it was the turn of the town of Ramsgate in Kent to feel Mussolini's power. 15 BR-20s of the 43rd Squadron bombed the town in broad daylight, RAF air defences being caught off guard, the Italians escaping without loss. 6 British Royal Marines were killed on the ground when 1 BR-20 moved along the coast and bombed a barracks at Deal in Kent. British anti-aircraft batteries managed to damage 5 of the Italian bombers. On the 11th of November 1940, the Italians made an escorted raid on Harwich, again in broad daylight. 10 BR-20s of the 43rd Squadron were this time escorted by about 40 Fiat CR-42 biplane fighters, a nimble, highly maneuverable but rather outdated aircraft type. But this time the Italians were intercepted by Hawker Hurricanes, who soon proved that British fighters were much more modern than the attacking Italian aircraft. 7 BR-20s were shot down, along with 3 of the CR-42 fighters, one landing almost intact on a Suffolk beach, where it was recovered and test-flown by the RAF. This rare aircraft is currently on display at the RAF Museum at Hendon in London. No Hurricanes were lost during the battle. The Italian raids continued. The Suffolk town of Ipswich and Harwich in Essex were bombed by BR-20s on the nights of the 5th, 17th, 20th and 29th of November. They came again 3 times in December and twice at the beginning of January 1941. The Italian Air Corps returned to Italy on the 10th of January 1941. The Italians had dropped over 54,000 kilograms, or 120,000 pounds of bombs on Britain, causing minimal damage. The campaigns over Britain had cost the Italians 36 aircraft, 26 from accidents, and 43 aircrew killed or captured. The diversion of almost 200 modern aircraft to bombing Britain would have a detrimental effect on Italy's ability to defend the Mediterranean theatre and also to press its invasion of Greece, a big mistake by Mussolini, but highly beneficial to the Allies. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share, and also help support my channel at PayPal and Patreon. Details in the description box.